Hey guys, welcome back to another JavaScript programming tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be talking about the array map function, which is basically a concise way of quickly altering an entire array. So let's just call this array map. And yeah, so like I said, array.map is basically a really concise and fast way of quickly altering an entire array. So yeah, let me show you how to use that. Okay, so obviously gotta have our array first, so I might just generate a let's just say an array of numbers, since it'll be easy to do things on them. So let's have numbers, and we can have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, like this. So as you can see, we can just print out this array fairly easily, just like that. And now I'm going to be showing you exactly how the map function works. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to do array.map, obviously, but there's one thing to know, and that this is going to return a new array rather than modifying numbers on this existing array, which is why we need to create an array of new numbers. Let's just call it new. We need to create a new array to hold the return value of this map. So that's the first important thing. Now the second thing is we can actually talk about the array itself. So you can see, if we look at the definition, it's basically asking for a callback function, and these are the numbers it's going to take in, the items it's going to take in, and then it returns an array. So to make it simpler for now, let's actually rewrite this callback function outside. And now we can actually have a look at what this is looking for. So it's looking for a value. I might just copy this entirely, just so we can do it quite easily. But yeah, so basically these are the arguments it's looking for. So the value is going to be the element which you're currently on. So this map function is going to go through every single element, and it's going to give you a new version of that element to put in the list, and basically the value is just that version. So it's kind of like if you had a for loop and you just loop through everyone. This is what the value is. The index also is pretty self-explanatory. It's just going to give you the index of each item which you're currently on. So it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And the array, well, that's just the whole array. So to demonstrate this, we can actually just log these things, value and index and array. And obviously we're going to need to pass this in, so let's just pass in our entire function just like that. Okay, and what is happening here? Cannot initialize uninitialized variable. What is happening here? Okay, I'm just going to delete that for now. Oh, sorry, I think I know what's happening. We've got to define our function before we call it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you can see exactly what I was talking about, and you can see how this is just going through the list. It might be a bit confusing because I actually use numbers. Let's say we've got like 15 here, just to make it a bit easier. You can see now this is going in order like this, and the array element is just the element that was this. So yeah, now we can actually start using this to do something useful. So let's say we want to add 1 to every single number. So what you've got to remember is that this is going to return the new item at that position. So if we just say always return 0, and if we want to print this after returning 0, you can see it's just going to change everything into 0, because we've just returned 0, obviously. But let's do better than that. So let's say we want to add 1 or something to every single element. Now we can just do const new element, or new value, equals value plus 1, and now we can just return this new value, like this, and it's added 1. And you can do whatever you want to this, so you could square the thing if you wanted to. So let's say new value is that squared, and now you can see all the numbers have been squared. And you know, we're not using these other things, they're not too important, and if you don't want to use them, you can actually just miss them out, and that's fine as well. But yeah, you can also use this to quickly convert everything in your list to string. So it's not limited to just like basic operations. Like if we want to say string value, we can convert this to string like so, and then we'll just return this, and now the entire thing's been converted to string. And yeah, so that was basically it. Now I'm going to show you how to actually use this to be concise, because right now it's not very concise. But yeah, so it's basically the equivalent of defining your function within this. So let's just say we take in a value and we return value squared, and this is basically how you do a one-liner to convert everything into squared. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Thanks for watching, and that was how you use the array.map function in JavaScript. See you guys in a future tutorial. Bye.